Hello, subscribers. Welcome to the Fast Profits Daily. I am Brijesh Bhatia. Markets have been on a roll. We have been a shy of 20,000 mark on Nifty. 19,991 is the high. Well, the rally from right from around 19,000 to nearly 20,000 was very fast and furious. And interestingly, if I just look at the whole 1 year, uh, even I'm not looking at the last 1,000 point rally from 19,000 to 20,000, but if I just look at the last 1 year, markets have been looking at the sector rotations very frequently, and I have talked about this many a times in the previous video as well. And if you remember, I have done various sectoral videos as well, and the last one which I have done was the metals, which are now rallying onto the positive side. But if I just look at right before the Nifty, mid cap and small cap index started the rally very fast and furious. And even I have done a small cap video as that I guess probably a couple of months back, where I highlighted there could be a huge upside onto the small cap index and even mid cap index. And I still hold the view that mid cap and small cap, even 2023 will be the year for mid cap and small cap, and that exactly what is panning out. Now, coming on to the sector rotations, yes, we started with the, if I look at last 1 year, we started with the paper stocks, we started in the small and mid cap space. We started with the metals back in 2021. Then we moved on to the paper, sugar. Even if you look at the chemical stocks, have seen a few packs have seen a strong upside. And now, even in the middle, we saw a realty space coming back very strongly. And now I believe that it is time for the power stock to rally. Well, if you had at the title, it's been high rewards or high risk. I will look at probably better than a risk. There is a huge potential onto the upside as a rewards over here. If I just look at the chart which we will be discussing in this video, and I believe yes, the sector rotations have been very frequent. I'm not looking for a week or a couple of months, but I'm looking from a 6 months point of view to 6 to 12 months point of view that power sector is building up a huge basing structure and resuming its bullish momentum. Before I move on to the charts, let's look at the constituents and weights of the BSE Power Index. The top of the table is NTPC over here with around 16% weights, Power Grid 14% weight, Adani Green 14% weight, Siemens with around near 11%, Adani Power with 8%, Adani Transmission with around 7.5%, ABB India 7.5%, Tata Power with around 6%, CG Power with around 5%, NHPC with around 4%, and the bottom to JSW Energy with around 4%, and BHEL with around 2.78. So these are the constituents of BSE Power Index. And if I just look at the top of the two or probably top three, we have seen NTPC trading at around all-time high around 200 levels. Power Grid been trending at all-time high. Siemens coming back very strongly. Adani Green has been yes slow and steady coming. The whole pack is slow and steady coming onto the positive side. So even ABP, look at the structure, have seen a huge comeback. BHEL approaching the 2017 three-digit marks over here. So yes, all the stocks are gaining a strong momentum onto the positive side. And if I just look at the power index, I guess most of the stocks are into the large cap or the upper band of the mid cap over here. So yes, the momentum in the last few weeks or few months, I would say Nifty has come back very strongly, and we are witnessing the large cap coming back very strongly over here as well. So if I just move on to the charts, what are the charts indicating of the BSE Power Index? So let's start with the first chart over here. If you look at right from around 2010-11 highs, we saw a downtrend right from around 3,250 to 3,200 levels, back towards 1,350, 1,400 levels onto the downside. Then there was a huge consolidation phase happening. We broke out probably the first leg of resistance. If I just look at 24, 2,500 levels, and there was a huge rally coming onto the index right from 24 2,500 breakout. We saw the rally towards above the 5,000 levels now, and in then markets have seen a retracement, or probably the power index has witnessed a retracement. And first quarter of even 2023, we saw markets been correcting. The outperformance of Indian markets against the global markets have seen a slight retracements over here. But again, back to from the April start, we saw a huge rally coming into the markets. And yes, if you look at over here, the previous high of 2010-11 has been taken, retested. The breakout was reached at the red line over here. We saw a rally coming onto the positive side again, resuming the bullish momentum. So yes, the previous high is now, which was resistance, is now acting as a support. And yes, it's a good thing that the prices are acting as a support and their bullish momentum is resuming, confirming that the resistance will now act as a support. Second, if you look at the chart over here, the retracement level, right from around 1300 levels to around 50 to 75, the whole rally which have marked right from 2020 lows towards the 22 high, the retracement of 50% retracement was placed at around 3279, and markets have taken support around that level, which was again a confluencing with the previous red line resistance line turning the support. Now the previous high, the both the retracement as well as the horizontal trend line is now acting as a support over here. 3250 will be a key support area now over here for the power index on the weekly scale. Interestingly, if you look at the third over here chart over here, I have added the 200 weekly exponential moving average. Now we look at the orange line over here. Prices have tested 200 weekly exponential moving average. If you look at it, broke out right in around 2020 and there was no look back. Now the resistance is acting. The 200 weekly generally prices, when the index or the price is trending about that, it's termed at bullish, and when it is trending below that, it is termed at the bearish. Now if you look at it is trending bullish, it is taking support right at 200 weekly exponential moving average over here. Again, all the three confluences are meeting at the same point of around 3250. Horizontal trend line, the red one, the retracements, green over here, Fibonacci retracement, and the orange over here, the 200 weekly exponential. All the three confluences of the support area is at around 3250, and index has respected the support area and moving on to the positive side, confirming that the reversal is taking place over here after a steep fall right from around 45 50 to around 30 to 50 has been halted, and the reversal is there on cards over here. And it's a huge accumulation happening at around 3250. So I think any dip is an opportunity in the power space as well. And I'm not, as I'm repeating again, I'm not looking from a 1 month point of view or 2 months, but I'm looking from 6 to 12 months point of view. Power index has a huge potential to cross the previous highs as well, the all-time high around 5275, and we may see much higher level coming into the power index. Why I'm convinced that this will see a huge upside moment. So if you look at the next chart over here, with the confluence of support, I have added the RSI. So RSI is basically indicating the strength of the momentum or strength of the trend over here. If you look at this whole momentum over here, right from around 50 to 75, we saw a retracement towards 30 to 50. RSI from overbought zone, extreme overbought zone, went into the oversold zone over here, and it slipped below 30 mark if you look at the lower side. Now back again, it is giving a positive momentum, and if you look at this green horizontal green falling trend line over here, the RSI has broken about the trend line with the price reversing from the confluence support. RSI indicating a breakout from the trend line over here. It strengthens the momentum over here, and it confirms that the momentum is very strong. So I was just waiting for this weekly momentum to build up before recording the video, and as soon as the momentum was there in the last week, I thought of recording this video and sharing my power stocks view with you all. And I still believe the BSE Power Index has a huge potential to look onto the positive side. And as I highlighted the constituents of the stocks, you can look for those stocks and cherry pick where the momentum is very strong. It is where the stocks are outperforming the power index, outperforming the Nifty, and you can choose the stocks. And even if you want to look at the fundamental side, you can look for the growth prospect, order book, and all those stuff from the government, and look for the stocks where you see a huge potential coming into the power space. So yes, I believe power stock has a huge potential to even cross the 5275 mark, which is the all-time high. And looking at the technical structure, the confluence of support at 3250, that may act as a major support area as of now from a medium to long-term point of view. The RSI on the lower panel indicates that yes, the breakout is very, very convincing. There is a strength into the momentum, and we may see probably potential trade over here onto the higher side. Signing off, Brijesh Bhatia.